House Speaker Nancy Pelosi renewing the call to remove nearly a dozen Confederate statues from display at the U.S. Capitol. Pelosi writing in a letter the statues pay homage to hate, not heritage. New legislation introduced in the House calls for all Confederate statues to be removed in 4 months, no matter what states decide.
This is trending right now. The U.S. military considering renaming military bases honoring Confederate officers who defended slavery or fought against the Union. But President Trump says it will not happen. Francesca Amaker is back, social distancing from her home in Fulton County. And Francesca, the president making his stance pretty clear here.
Clear all over Twitter, in fact. And of course, after the death of George Floyd, many symbols of the Confederacy are now being questioned and they're back in the spotlight. So let's get you going and see what President Trump did say over Twitter yesterday, which lit up social media. In fact, he says, bases such as Fort Bragg in North Carolina, Fort Hood in Texas, and Fort Benning in Georgia have become in part of the nation's, or a great part of the nation's great heritage, saying troops who trained there won 2 world wars. He concluded by saying, our history as the greatest nation in the world will not be tampered with. Respect our military. The NAACP has called for changing the names before, and here's what some of you are saying online. Pat says, you learn from history. You don't erase it. And then Meredith chimes in and says, say it with me. They lost, which is actually a fact. And Barbara says they are part of our history, good, bad, or indifferent. It still is a part of it. And of course, we just want you to continue to chime in, use the hashtag MorningRushATL, and there is a video of the president speaking all over the internet, so you can Google that. Sheba, Chesley?
All right, here we are, 2020, Chesley, and this debate continues and rages on. It's interesting to see everyone's positions on it as we continue to track it. I keep thinking about Stone Mountain.
Yeah, you know, not everything in our history is meant to be celebrated. Let me tell you this. It's not for me to say who your heroes are to be or whatever, who you want to celebrate, whatever the case may be. But when you make something that's meant to be for everyone, you need to take everyone into consideration. I'll leave it there.